Hey, why was I put on Valium? Wow, I'm going to tell you my whole Valium history if I can actually remember. Um, I first took Ativan when I used to smoke hash, and some of my friends had stolen a doctor's bag, and I just happened to be there at their house, and yeah, 4 Ativan, swig of flipping whiskey, and I was out of my face. Okay. Then I never took. Another benzo for years. But I knew about them. And I think I took a few at a party. When I was, whatever. Anyway, but the whole thing started like this. I was a heroin addict, and very shortly into my affair with heroin, I wanted to come off, so I went to the drugs agency. It's like a help place, methadone clinic, if you like, and said, look, I've been taking heroin for 3 months every day. I want to come off, and I don't even know what I wanted, but I was seeking help. So she said, yeah, well, you need to do this. It'll be 4 days. Here's something for your stomach cramps, and you'll want some Valium. Well, I mean, you're offering a drug addict Valium. I'll have some Valium. Cheers. So that prescription for Valium was the start of my ongoing prescription for Valium. It was to get me through withdrawals, the 4 or 5 days. But when I went back to the doctor, I said, like, I'm having trouble with heroin again. I need the Valium, and I think I got a prescription somehow. I just got an ongoing prescription, and I was on 20 milligrams a day. So, but this is the weird thing, I mean, I kind of knew they were addictive, but addictive. I mean, I was on heroin, the most addictive thing on the planet. Well, so I thought. So like, it couldn't be, cigarettes are addictive, but it's just a fib, and anyway. So I was on my prescription for Valium for probably a couple of years, and I wasn't even taking them. I used to get my prescription, I'd get 6 blues, I'd neck them, I'd get totally smashed, sell the rest, and get heroin. Now I went like that for a long time, months, and then I got robbed and beat up, and my Valium took off me, and I didn't need them, but I was all bloodied and sort of whatever, so I went to the doctors. I've had my tablets nicked, which they were nicked, and then I thought I was going to get some more tablets and sell them, get some more heroin, but my doctor had an amazing idea that he would make me go and pick them up daily. So 20 milligrams a day, I'd have to go and pick them up. And I'd just gone on to a methadone program as well. And and I was going into rehab in about 4 months. So I took these Valium every day for 4 months, and because I picked them up daily, I couldn't save them, so I picked them up daily, and then I went to rehab, and it was, I went to detox 2 weeks, or within a week they took me off the whole lot, and it weren't very nice. But the thing is, in at that time in my life, my drug past had been so bad, and it is so important for me to get off, the methadone and the Valium at the same time, 2 weeks. If anybody's done that, you know that that's painful. It's painful enough doing methadone in a week, 20 mils of methadone in 1 week, and also 20 mil of Valium, all in 1 week. Seriously, that's how they took me off. Bang. That was a shock. But, my life had been a shock anyway, so I didn't even know what was Valium, what was methadone. It was all just really hard. And I lasted in rehab for 4 months. Because I did a detox 2 weeks, and then I went to a rehab. But then when I came out of the rehab, I'd relapsed and got my old Valium prescription back. And I was taking them every day. And that was where I went wrong, because I went, a couple of years, and then more years, and then I tried to come off again, and another 2 weeks in detox. But this time, I was, I knew what opiate withdrawal was like, and I was getting something that was completely and utterly different to opiate withdrawals. I mean, you don't get agoraphobic on opiate withdrawals, you just get sick. You're sick. You don't get paranoia. You don't, this stuff does to you, completely different game. Anyway, I last a year, and then I reinstate again. And then I went 10 years on Valium. And now I'm 2 years clean, 26 months or something like that. And it's been the worst nightmare I have ever had to face in all my life. I have faced some serious stuff in my life. I have faced scary things, but this is a killer. So, and I'm not well yet. I'm just not well yet. I am still having Valium withdrawals, protracted Valium withdrawals, but at least this is the furthest, this is the cleanest I've been off Valium in 10 years. I've always gone for an SSRI as well, and relapsing and using and all that, but this has been pretty much clean time. So